Russell Martin is cleaning house. Welcome back to the channel. Some late transfer news on Friday the 13th. Hopefully everybody's doing alright, but let's talk about it. And we've also got a big departure here, not in terms of a player, assistant manager. Issame? I don't know how you pronounce his name. Issame Charai? Issame Charai? Oh, Sammy Charai. Na, 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 na. He departs Rangers, guys. Saranara, my friend. Amounted to hee-haw. Not really his fault. Don't really understand why he was brought in. Didn't at the time. Less so even more now. So let's go through Rangers.co.uk's article then, shall we? Rangers can today confirm the departure of Issame Charai from the men's first team coaching staff. He joined the club in January to assist Philip Clement, remained on the coaching staff throughout Barry Ferguson's spell in charge. However, the following the appointment of Russell Martin as head coach, it's been mutually agreed for Charai to move on with the best wishes of everyone at Rangers. Rangers CEO Patrick Stewart commented, and I quote, "I want to place on record the sincere thanks of both the club and I to Issame for his work over the past 6 months. Through the managerial transition in February and beyond, he handled himself superbly and was a real asset to Barry and his staff during their period in charge of the team. As the men's first team moves forth into this new era under Russell, it has been agreed between the club and Issame for him to move on. For whatever comes next for him, I want to wish him the very best of luck. He will always be welcome back at Ibrox." End of quote. Cookie cutter pish, isn't it, man? You know what I mean? Birthday card pish. It's just, you know, this is every club, right? And this is me just this isn't a go at Rangers, but see the formalities and these like press statements. How refreshing would it be if Patrick Stewart, right, just came out here and turned around and said, "No idea why the fuck we brought him in. Brought him in for a Belgian prick, waffler, who's buried the fans in recent weeks. Don't know why, Phil. You're shite, son. Saranara, big man." Right? And he hung around with Barry, stuck out like a sore thumb because he didn't appear to be a member of the New Orange Order. And then Russell Martin didn't want him. That's the reality. That is the like. At least he suited. I mean, he was came in as Clement's number 2, so he's never going to work as part of the New Orange Order. Like that's it. And then Russell Martin was never really going to take a punt on him, because he'd want his own staff. But it just shows you. I'm not telling you didn't already know. In January, Clement was safe, man. It looked like Clement was going to get at least the season. But this is what he said himself, and I quote, "As I leave Rangers, I want to thank everyone at the club for their support during my time here. This is a really special club. As it enters a new era, I want to wish everyone associated with the club the very best for what comes next. Above all, I want to thank the Rangers supporters for their amazing backing across the period. We had some high moments and some low moments, but their support was the constant. It is something I will always remember and be grateful for." He makes it like, and the quote, by the way, he makes it as if we were winning trophies, but there was some down periods. It was all shite, mate. Yeah, beating Fenerbahce was good. That win against Celtic at Parkhead was good, but I mean, the highs, it was all low, brother. Don't know where he's getting that from. Anyway, moving on. I say, hearsay, that Cyriel frickin' Dessers has agreed his move to Athens, folks. AEK. Alright? 30 grand a week. I'm seeing conflicting reports though of how much we're actually getting. That's how much Dessers is getting. 30 grand a week. As for us, the football club, 1.5 million. Some people are saying, but then I'm seeing people say 5 million euros or about 5 million pounds. I seen a report the other day of 17. I'm not even going to entertain that. But 1.5, man, is a ridiculous amount of money. It's not even worth selling him for 1.5, man. Yeah, get rid of Danilo for that price, but Dessers doesn't make much sense to get rid of him for 1.5. But to make profit on him as a 30-year-old, and we know how much most of us want rid of him. I'm not going to change my opinion on that. I do want rid of him. He just doesn't have what it takes. in the big games. And yeah, I mean, it's fucking weird, guys. You know what? If Desser's shaved like a third of his goals off, but scored in the big moments, in the big games, but scored like a third less goals overall, we'd all be like, oh no, don't leave. But yeah, it's if buts maybes, man. It's all right scoring the third and fourth goal at home against St Johnstone, but what about the crunch games and the cups and Europe and all that shit? Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Anyway, that is where we're going to leave it. Will it be 5 million for Dessers? I hope it is. Hope we get the most money possible for him. But I mean, we're talking about the Premiership top goal scorer. He's done it. He's done it in Europe, right? Conference League, Europa League. He's done it across Europe as well in terms of other leagues. 1.5 million, in my opinion, would be a fucking disgrace. But again, we've seen when these AGMs come around, I can't really trust the Rangers board until we see that. Because last summer I thought we were getting decent money for like Cantwell and Goldson and shit like that. And then it came out that we got pretty much hee-haw for everyone. So we'll have to wait and see.